Hello. Blind Pew here. This is a brief transmission, continuing on from my previous transmission on the subject of the Galactic conspiracy that is slowly being uncovered. If you recall that transmission, link on screen. Now, we heard from the listening posts in Triage that a shadowy organization had been attempting to manipulate the mainstream powers and populations, and, fearing some form of unknown alien attack, had been making contingency plans. We have now reached the conflux, and will take a look at the 4 abandoned settlements found there that are evidence of those contingency plans. The first of those settlements, Conflux Site Alpha, we looked at as I passed through this region en route to Colonia, so refer to my previous transmission, link on screen, now, for that. We are now searching for the Delta site here in the Conflux. Our search has led both me, Blind Pew, and my chief of engineering, Ben Gunn.
Hi there.
To this natural basin atop a rather mountainous area on this planet. And ahead, yes, we can see the Delta site. Clearly abandoned, and consequently, rather creepy. But we will take a look around, and see what we can find.
Is the look around, mainly, in the hope of finding a data point to scan, since the last one got us 9 million credits.
No comment. Okay, the plan is to get down, scan all available data, analyze it, and then get onto the next site as soon as possible. All in the name of understanding more about the various strands that provide information about the Galactic conspiracy. Conflux Delta site, as you can see. Rather unfortunately, there is no data point to scan here, so no 9 million credit reward for the scan. Can it be that there was only one at the Alpha site?
I thought this was all about uncovering the conspiracy, Pew.
It is, of course, Ben. That was just a funding opportunity, no matter.
Get on with scanning the other messages then, Pew.
Naturally, prepare to receive them, Ben.
Conflicts Delta Mission 1 of 4. Expedition Log ETH3270. I'm just the engineer on this particular jaunt. I was advised to prep the ship for a seriously long haul into the void, so I'm loaded up with as many hyperdrive spares as I can cram in. When I asked why, the captain just responded with "Don't ask." Conflicts Delta Mission 2 of 4. Expedition Log 3270. It's putting a strain on the ship, that I can tell you. I've asked for some downtime so I can run some maintenance, but the captain says we have to hit a schedule. What can be quite so important 1,000 light years from the nearest inhabited planet I can't say, but we're in a mighty rush. Conflicts Delta Mission 3 of 4. Expedition Log 3270. I warned him. We blew the hyperdrive initiator coil jumping in today. Caused a right mess down here. Lots of collateral damage. Scanners are offline and the main generator is running hot. Can't figure out why, looks like we're in empty space, but the heat is fierce. Conflicts Delta Mission 4 of 4. Expedition Log 3270. We figured it out. Gravity. We've dropped out near a neutron star. Can't see it, but we can feel it. The ship is cooking around us. No way we can jump out before it gets us. We're being pulled in, odds are even as to whether the heat, gravity or magnetism kills us first. We're jettisoning the logs, if anyone ever finds this. Save yourselves. Beware the neutron star.
Okay, without further ado, we are in search of the Gamma site.
What do you think of the messages you found so far, Pew?
They were dated almost 35 years ago, and 5 years earlier than the messages we heard in Triage. Clearly these are transmissions from the poor souls who were involved in the shadowy organization's contingency plans to identify habitable worlds far from the bubble, for fear of the bubble itself being overrun by aliens. Aha, the gamma site, bring us down. Okay, I'll scan all the messages and transmit them directly back to the Star Chaser Ben.
Conflicts Gamma Mission 1 of 4. Expedition Log, August 30th 3270. I'm just the navigator aboard this ship. Never flown an Anaconda before, but it's quite a beast. This one is stripped right down, just cargo space and jump capability. Nothing else. We had an escort to the edge of inhabited space, but our destination is right out there. Conflicts Gamma Mission 2 of 4. Thousands of light years. Fortunately, this ship has behaved itself. We've passed countless systems, but we are not stopping to survey anything. I've just been asked to plot on as fast as we can go. We're aiming for a zone known as the Conflicts. It's sure a long way out. Can't help wondering why we're doing this. Conflicts Gamma Mission 3 of 4. So, we're here now. Took us 5 months to reach this part of the galaxy. A team of hired spacers are out there now, dropping off some kind of cargo. Looks like beacons from what I can see, but some guy in uniform came and switched off the scanner. Best not ask too many questions. Might not be wise to be logging this, to be honest. Conflicts Gamma Mission 4 of 4. On our way back home again. Just dropped off whatever it was, turned about and started back. 5 months out. Probably 5 months back again. Managed a quick scan of the site when no one was looking. Definitely beacons. Why would anyone want a beacon right out here in the void is beyond me. Not my problem though.
So, they were laying beacons, no doubt to allow the potential new home worlds to be located in future. Once again, unfortunately, no data point to scan, so no, 9 million credits.
But it's all about finding the truth, isn't it, Pew?
Yes, Ben. As you say. And so now, we approach the beta site. Probably located on that large depression on the edge of this enormous crater. There it is. Quite eerie, lying silently, as it does, under this deep red sunlight. Bring us down just on the edge of the settlement bed.
I'm on it, Pew.
Yes, really quite eerie. I think it is the sense of isolation that is the worst. Okay, let's take a look around, and then we will scan all the messages we can.
Looking for a data point at 9 million credits again, Pew.
Perhaps. Beta site, as you can see. Oh, we can't. Yep, it was just about read it there. And some very unusual gravitational effects going on here.
Don't mess around with that. Can we get to scanning the messages?
Okay, Ben. Don't worry.
Conflux Beta Mission 1 of 4. Expedition Log. The 1st of October 3270. Which space once again. We're almost to our destination in the Conflux area now. That's odd. Looks like. Can't be. You can't be interdicted in which space. That's impossible. We're back in normal space. Systems offline. No power. What in randomness is that? Conflux Beta Mission 2 of 4. Signed on for this one as I had the exploration bug, but we're just jumping and jumping. We're not staying in systems to survey, just refueling as fast as we can and then it's back into which space. We are spending more time here than in real space. Someone is in a hurry. Conflux Beta Mission 3 of 4. Reminds me of what my father told me about which space it's haunted. There's weird lights, shifting clouds, who knows what they are. Makes you wonder whether we should be out here at all. So much stuff we just don't understand. Conflux Beta Mission 4 of 4. Which space is different out here? There's something odd. Those lights we were seeing are less frequent now, but they seem to be hanging around, almost as if they are following us. Maybe I'm going nuts.
Whoa, that sounds like they were hyperdicted by the unknown aliens, who were recently seen on the borders of inhabited space, and were followed by them. Ominous. Anyway, some good news. There is a data point here. So let's get scanning. Fantastic, 9 million credits. Added to the 9 million we got at the alpha site, that is 18 million credits. Useful. Okay, for the alpha site messages, click on my previous transmission, link on screen now. So this is the outcome of the contingency plans we heard of in Tiaj, the so-called Dynasty project. But it sounds like, at least this one, to the conflux, was tracked by those hyper-predicting aliens. Whether those are the same aliens this shadowy organization fears will attack the bubble, remains unclear. Still, there are 2 other known Dynasty projects. One in Hawkins Gap, one in the Formidine Rift itself yet to look at. Until later. Good luck, commanders. And I'll see you out there.